What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Dubstar. And we're back with the final and title tune of their 1995 album, Disgraceful. Once again, big shout out to Phil for making this available and suggesting the deep dive in the first place. And yeah, Disgraceful, it's a title or a name I've been thinking about as we've gone through the album, and I didn't even realize at first that there was a title track. But yeah, ultimately it's something that's seen as shameful, something that is seen as, a great scandal, something that offends your moral sensibilities. So yeah, whether that is offered here as from the perspective of the speaker, or if it's perhaps a perspective shown to them or felt about them, obviously that would be quite a difference in terms of what the narrative might be. But ultimately I wonder whether it might be ironic or at least not in the most extreme and judgmental form. So yeah, I'm intrigued by what it might be, but obviously as a single word title, it could go so many different directions, it's hard to get a sense of where it might go. So let's listen to it. This is Dubstar, the tune is Disgraceful, and it's the final tune from the 1995 album of the same name. Very magical, enchanted.
It's one that we feel that drives us together. This whole
drives us together is an interesting phrase.
That won't last forever.
Normally it's about the pull, but drive is like a push behind.
We should know better to go on together. Well, what makes sense now?
It's like the tone at the moment of the chorus is like some wicked magic spell.
This match that I'm burning to, people still looking for something else.
I really do love her voice. Uncertainty about one's own decision-making, disposition. Disgraceful. You could like fly away on her voice. Sins. I love it. It's fading. Slow fade. Respect the slow fade. And it is, just looping keeping the atmosphere. It's not like some fades where someone's doing some crazy guitar solo or vocal flares. Like, wait a minute, like when that's done, then you can do your fade. But yeah, a cool ending tune. Didn't pick up enough of the lyrics to really get a sense. Obviously, the "Disgraceful" is used as the like touchstone of the chorus. But yeah, need to listen to that some more thematically. Although again, that line, like, "Will we ever learn to say no?" Was that the line? I'm already blanking on it, so I'm thinking about the Sonics. But it did sound like there's uncertainty about the future. Like maybe we shouldn't be together. Maybe even though we were driven together, which again, normally it's like the pull, and you feel like it's like um, uh, a magnetism and attraction. But to say that you're driven together feels like maybe forces outside your own volition, pushing you into that. And so the idea that maybe we should have never gotten together in the first place, it feels like it's a retrospective acknowledgement perhaps that it wasn't the most normal of coming together, or that there are two things which normally should be pushed apart, but instead were like forced into a connected state. But yeah, that line about like, will we ever? It feels, again, I'm not sure what I'll do. Like I'm thinking rationally, maybe we should have never been together, but you never know. I could, be compelled emotionally or interpersonally the way I was before. Like, it makes me think of that Tom Jones song, "I'll Never Fall in Love Again." And then it gets to the end, and he's like, "Please don't make me fall in love." It's like, see, he knows, like, you can have the best plan ever, and then the moment something that just hits you in a certain way or that you didn't expect happens, like, damn, like, now I really feel strongly for this person. Shit, like, I'm not supposed to be here, but here I am. So it felt like maybe there was a bit of that with the, we'll see what the future brings, even though I'm talking about it now as if I kind of get the lay of the land and I know that this is, maybe not the best connection. So let me know if I'm reading that right, or if there are some other layers that I'm missing, which is, usually how it is. Normally, even when I catch little bits, there's still parts that are beyond what I was thinking. And then, you get to someone like Kate Bush, and it's like, you can hear the words, you can like see the lines, but there's so much crazy context, or whatever libretto that it's taken from. So yeah, either way, sonically it was fantastic. And as I said, the chorus in particular, the moment of transition to the chorus, it just felt like this wicked, sort of dangerous, but ultimately mystical and exciting, sort of magical atmosphere. So I love that moment in particular, which comes back obviously a few times. So yeah, really cool. Once again, shout out to Philip for making this available. I noticed their next album is like 97, and then there's like maybe one more, but then I noticed it's like 2018 and 2020, I think. So it seems like they've come back in recent times. I'm not sure. One's called One and one's called Two. So I don't know if those albums are just, conceptually sort of connected, or maybe if they're compilations or something. So, but the way it's listed, it feels like it's probably like proper studio albums, because of, the way that the other folders are listed in the same archive. It feels like maybe they're proper albums. I'm sure Philip will comment. But yeah, it seems like, they did some stuff back in the 90s. There was maybe a quiet period in the aughties or maybe early 2010s. And then in recent times, I feel that it seems like there's two more albums. So looking forward to the next step. Do let me know what you think of this track. I will see you next time. Peace.